Hello guys, welcome to the QA Studio channel. We will discuss about the 500 plus Selenium interview question. Our first question is what are the different type of the navigation command in the Selenium? There are the different type of the navigation command. So first we have to know about the what is the navigation command. Navigation command in Selenium WebDriver perform operation that involve navigating through web pages and the controlling the browser behavior. These command provide the efficient way to manage the browser history and perform action like going back and forward between the pages and refreshing the current page. The navigation command provide the four method like to, back, forward and the refresh. This method allow the WebDriver to perform the certain action. When we use the navigate.to command, it load a new web page in the current browser window, and here we have to pass the string as a URL. Then there is another method like navigate dot back. It moves back one step in the browser history and it does not accept any parameter. Means we have to simply write here navigate dot back and it will move the one step back in the browser history. After that, navigate dot to forward. Navigate dot in it moves the forward one step in the browser history and it does not accept any parameter. Means simply we have to write the here with navigate dot back. Then the last method is a navigate dot refresh. It refresh the current page and it does not also accept any parameter. So we have to simply write the navigate dot refresh. Another question is how to fetch the current page URL in the Selenium WebDriver. In Selenium, we can use the get current URL method, which is the method of the WebDriver interface to get the current URL of the web page. And its syntax is driver dot get current URL. Another question is how can we maximize the browser window in the Selenium WebDriver? For that, we have to use the maximize method of the Selenium WebDriver to maximize the browser window, and its syntax is a driver.manage.windows.maximize. Another question is how to delete the cookies in the Selenium. To delete the cookies in the Selenium, we use the delete all cookies method, and to its syntax is driver.manage.delete all cookies. Another question is what are the different ways to refresh the page using Selenium? There are the different conditions or there are the different scenario to refresh the page. Like the first is the refresh method, which is the method of the WebDriver interface, like driver.manage.the refresh. Another method, we use the get method like driver.get, and here we have to pass the URL. While using the get method, it will load a new web page. And other scenario is the navigate method like driver.navigate.to. Also, we use the send keys method. For that, we have to use the driver.find elements. Means first we have to locate the element, then use the send keys, and here we have to pass the keyword like keys.f5. Another question is what is the difference between the get window handle and the driver.get window handles in Selenium? As we know, get window handle and get window handles method is used to handle the current window which is opened by the WebDriver instance. First is a driver.get window handle. This method is used to get the window handle of the current window which is opened by the WebDriver instance. And the driver.get window handles is used to get the window handle of all the current window which is opened by the WebDriver instance. Difference is that while using the get window handle, it returns the string of the alphanumeric key, and while using the get window handles, it will return the set of the window handles. Next question is how to handle the hidden element in the Selenium WebDriver. Hidden elements means the hidden elements are the one that are present in the DOM but not visible on the pages. And the Selenium by default cannot handle the hidden element and throws the element not visible exception while working with them. So we use the JavaScript executor is used to handle the hidden element on the web page. Selenium run the JavaScript command with the execute script method, and the command to be run are passed as an argument to the method. And here we use the document.get element by id. This method can be used to identify the element. Next to we have to enter the text to the field, and the value method is used to set the value of field. By this way we can handle the current hidden element by using JavaScript executor. Next question is how can you find a broken link in the page by using Selenium WebDriver? First, we will see that what are the broken links. Broken links are links of the URL that are not reachable or that may down due to the some server error. For that, first we have to identify the all link in a web page and store them in the list. Then we use the for each loop to iterate or to traverse through the particular element or the link through that the list. Then we have to identify and validating the URL. Also, we have to check if URL is null or empty and skip the remaining step if the condition is satisfied. By this way we can find the broken link in the web page. Next question is how to find the more than one web element in the list. To find a more than one elements, we have a method like find elements method. Means when we use the find elements method, we get the list of the web element. So and list of the web element and driver dot find elements. By using this syntax, we get a more than one web element in the list. Next question is how to read the JavaScript variable in the Selenium WebDriver. To read the JavaScript variable means we have to perform the some action on that variable. For that we have to create the first JavaScript executor interface object by typecasting. They means we JavaScript executor, JS, JavaScript executor and the driver. Here we have to pass the driver. Then we have to perform the some action on the particular button or any web element by using the JavaScript executor. And therefore that we have to use the execute script method. Means by this method we run the JavaScript by using Selenium. Then next question is what is the JavaScript executor and in which case JavaScript executor will help in the Selenium automation. As we all know, JavaScript executor is an interface that help to execute the JavaScript through Selenium. Some conditions Selenium WebDriver fail to perform the action on the web element, and that time we use the JavaScript executor. Next question is how to handle the Ajax call in the Selenium WebDriver. The best approach is to wait for the required element in a dynamic period and then continue to the text execution as soon as the element is found or the visible. This can be achieved by using the WebDriver wait in the combination with checking for the condition. Also, we use the Ajax call is achieved by the by using the explicit condition. For that, we have to use the WebDriver wait equal to new WebDriver wait. Here we have to pass the driver and the web time. Then we use the expected condition that visibility of element located, and here we have to pass the located web element. Next question is list some scenario which we cannot automate it using the Selenium WebDriver. This is the most important question while giving the Selenium interview. First is the bitmap comparison is not possible using the Selenium WebDriver. Then automating CAPTCHA is not also possible using Selenium WebDriver. We cannot read the barcode and we cannot automate the OTP. The next question is how you build the object repository in project framework. To build the object repository, we use the page object model or page factory class, and as we all know, page object model is a design pattern. Next question is what is the page factory? Page factory is a class in the Selenium. Also, we say that the page factory is an extension to the page object model design pattern. It is used to initialize the element of the page object. And its annotation is we use the find by annotation. And here we have to write the attribute value and the attribute value. Then we have to create the variable. Then we need to initialize the page object like this, like page factory dot inits element. Here page factory is a class and inits element is a its element. Sorry, its method. Next question is what is different between page object model and the page factory. As we know, page object model is a design pattern to create the object repository for the web UI element, and the page factory is a class in the Selenium. Also, we said that page factory is an extension to the page object model design pattern. Next question is what are the advantage of the page object model? As we know, page object model is used to create the object repository by using the web UI element. Its advantage is it allows us to separate the operation and flaws in the UI from the verification, improve the code readability. Means it increases the code readability. Since the object repository is independent of the test cases, we can create the multiple test cases, or we can use the multiple test cases at the same time. And its main advantage is that we can reuse of the of that code. Next question is, how can we use the recovery scenario in the Selenium WebDriver? We can develop the recovery scenario using exception handling or by using the try catch block within your Selenium WebDriver. Means we can't get any exceptions like the driver not found, timeout exception. Then next question is, how to upload the file in the Selenium. To upload the file in Selenium, we simply use the same keys method, and here we have to write the path of that particular file. By using this, we can upload our file in the Selenium. Next question is, how to switch to frame in the Selenium. For switching between the frame, there is a syntax like driver dot switch to dot frame. Means first we have to locate the particular frame, and we locate the frame by using ID, by using its name, or by using its web element. So first we have to locate element like web element file02 driver.find element, and then we have to pass this variable to here by writing this syntax driver dot switch to dot frame. Next question is, how to connect the database in the Selenium. To connect the database in Selenium, we have to create the object of the connection class, and here we have to write the syntax like connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection. Here we have to pass the URL, username, and the password. The last question is, how to resize the browser window using the Selenium. Also, these questions may be asked like that: how to maximize the browser, and its answer is driver dot manage dot windows dot maximize. Thank you.